Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Wishing you all a very good morning. I hope you all are great by the grace of Allah. Luckily the weather is in our side today. The sun and I are pleased to offer you a warm welcome. Now let me introduce myself. I am your maths teacher Nasreen Fatma. Today in lecture number 30 we will continue chapter number 5, distance, time and temperature, exercise 5C. Now let's discuss the contents of our today's lecture. Number 1, addition of units of time. Number 2, subtraction of units of time and word problems of time. Before starting the topic, first of all we will discuss the rules for addition of units of time. The first rule is add minutes to minutes. My dear students, always remember we cannot add or subtract the different units together. If we want to add the units of time, we will add minutes to minutes. We cannot add minutes into hours. The second rule is add hours to hours, means we cannot add minutes into hours and hours into minutes. And the third and the last rule of addition is if the sum of minutes in 60 or more, then subtract 60 minutes 1 hour. 60 minutes means 1 hour and carry 1 hour to the hour column. Now let's see how to add the different units of time. Now let's move to the first example which I have taken from your book, exercise 5C, regarding question number 4. The question number 4 is write vertically and add, and the example which I have taken for you, this is 2 hours 35 minutes plus 25 minutes. Now first we will write them vertically. 2 hours and 35 minutes, then 35 minutes plus 25 minutes. Now we will add 35 and 25 minutes, then we will get 60 minutes. And as we discussed in the rules of the addition, when we get 60 minutes or more than 60 minutes, then we will carry 1 hour to the hour column. When we add 35 and 25, we will get 60 minutes. If we will get 60 minutes, it means we will not write 60 minutes in the minutes column because 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So we will carry 1 hour to the hour column. Then we will add 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 hours and 0 minutes, because the sum of 35 and 25 is 60 minutes and 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour, and 1 hour will be carried to the hour column. So in the minutes column we will write 0. So the final answer is 3 hours and 0 minutes. Example number 2 is also regarding question number 4. 52 minutes plus 18 minutes. Now we have to add minutes and minutes only. So we will write them vertically first. 52 minutes plus 18 minutes. and when we add them we will get 70 minutes. Now we have to convert 70 minutes into hours and minutes. As we all know, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. It means 70 minutes divided by 60 is equals to 1 hour and 10 minutes, because 60 ones are 60. These are 70 minutes. When we divide it by 60, we will get 1 hour, and 70 minus 60 is equal to 10 minutes. So final answer is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Students, I have taken another example for you for your further explanation. Is write vertically and add 4 hours and 40 minutes plus 3 hours and 55 minutes. First we will write them vertically according to the hours and minute column. 4 hours, 40 minutes, 3 hours and 55 minutes. When we add 40 and 55, then we will get 0 plus 5, 5, and 4 plus 5, 9, then 95 minutes. When we add 40 and 55, we will get 95 minutes, and 95 minutes are greater than 60. If we subtract 95 minus 60, we will get 35 minutes. It means how many hours and minutes are in 95 minutes? 60 minutes plus 35 minutes, and 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour and 35 minutes. Now this hour will not be written in minutes column. We will write 35 in minutes column and hours carry to the hour column. Now 1 hour carry to the hour column. Now we will add 1 plus 4 plus 3 is equal to 8, and the answer is 8 hours and 35 minutes. These minutes are 35 minutes because this hour carried to the hour column. So how many minutes are there in the minutes column? The 35 minutes. And 35 minutes and 1 hour plus 4 hour, 5 hour, and 5 plus 3, 8 hours. So the final answer is 8 hours and 35 minutes. Alright, my dear student, now let's move to the next topic of our today's lecture is subtraction of units of time. First we will discuss the rules for the subtraction of unit of time. The first rule is subtract minutes from minutes. As we discussed in the rules of addition, we cannot add or subtract the different units together. So we will subtract minutes from minute. If greater minutes to be subtracted from the smaller minutes, then borrow 60 minutes from hour to add in smaller minute and subtract. Since 1 hour is borrowed, subtracted 1 from the hour column. And the next rule is subtract hours from hours. Now let's solve this example according to the rules of subtraction. Example is write vertically and subtract 35 minutes from 1 hour and 15 minutes. As we discussed before, we will write the hours in the hours column and minutes in the minute column because we cannot add or subtract the different units together. So first we will write 1 hour 15 minutes then we will write 35 minutes. Now let's see, 15 is less than 35. If we have to subtract the bigger minutes from the smaller minutes, we will borrow 60 minutes from hour, because 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. When we borrow 1 hour, it means we borrow 60 minutes. So we borrow 60 minutes, then 15 plus 60 is equal to 75. Now we have to subtract 35 from 75. When we subtract 35 from 75, we will get 40 minutes. So the final answer is 40 minutes and 0 hours. Why we have 0 hours? Because we have borrowed this one to subtract the minutes. So how many hours are there in the hours column? 0 hours are left in the hour column. Student, I hope you understood the rules of subtraction with the help of the previous example. Now I am taking another example for your further explanation. Write vertically and subtract 6 hours 29 minutes minus 3 hours 38 minutes. First we will write them vertically according to the column of hours and minutes. 6 hours and 29 minutes and minus 3 hours and 38 minutes. Now 29 is less than 38. 29 is less than 38. It means we cannot subtract 38 from 29. So what we do? Yes, we have to borrow 1 from 6. When we borrow 1 from 6, it means we borrow 1 hour, and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. It means we borrow 60 minutes from hours column. 60 plus 29 are 89. Now we have to subtract 38 from 89. 89 minus 38 is equal to 51. So the final answer is 89 minus 38 is equal to 51, and it is not 6, now it is 5, because we have borrowed 1 hour for subtracting the minutes. So how many hours are left in our column? 5 hours are left. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 hours. So final answer is 2 hours and 51 minutes. Now let's move to the next example of subtraction of units of time. Write vertically and subtract 7 hours 11 minutes minus 4 hours and 46 minutes. First we will write them vertically. 7 hours 11 minutes and 4 hours and 46 minutes. And you can see that 46 is greater than 11. We cannot subtract the greater minutes from the smaller minutes. So 11 minutes less than 46 minutes. So we borrow 60 minutes from hours column. From hours column we borrow 1 hour means 60 minutes. Then we will add 11 and 60 11 minutes and 60 minutes is equal to 71 minutes. When we borrow 1 hour from our column, then 11, 1 hour means 60 minutes, so 11 plus 60 is equal to 71 minutes. Now we will subtract 46 from 71. So 71 minus 46 is equals to 25 minutes. So in the final answer we will write 25 in the minute column, and we have borrowed 1 from 7. 1 hour means 30 minutes. So this 7, now 6. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So the final answer is 2 hours and 25 minutes. Are on the last topic of our today's lecture is word problem of addition and subtraction of units of time. Problem number 1 is Sania takes 3 hours 25 minutes to complete a task, while Sabha takes 2 hours 45 minutes to complete the same task. Who takes longer? Find the difference of time. Sania and Sabha is assigned the same task. Sania takes to complete the task 3 hours and 25 minutes, while Sabha takes 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now we have to find who takes longer, means who takes more time to complete the task, and find the difference of the time. Now we have to find the difference of the time taken by Sania and Sabha. Alright students, as you all know, when we solve the word problem, our first step after reading the problem is to write the statements. Now we are going to write the statement. Statement number 1 is Sania takes time to complete the task is equal to 3 hours and 25 minutes. Sabha takes time to complete the task is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now we have to find who takes longer and what is the difference between these two times. Now we are going to find the solution of this problem. First we will write the time in hours and minutes column. Sania takes 3 hours and 25 minutes to complete the task, while Sabha takes 2 hours and 45 minutes to complete the task. Now we have to find the difference of the time, as well as we will find who takes more time to complete the given task. You can see 25 is less than 45 and we cannot subtract the greater minutes from the smaller minute. So what we do? We borrow 1 hour or 60 minutes from hours column. When we borrow 60 minutes, then these 60 minutes will be added in 25 minutes. Then the sum of 60 and 25 is 85 minutes. Now we will subtract 45 from 85 minutes. When we subtract 45 from 85 minutes, we will get 40 minutes. So when we subtract minutes, we will get 40 minutes, and here we have borrowed 1 hour or 60 minutes from the hours column. That's why this hour is left only 2. So 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now the last step of the word problem is the result. The result of this problem is Sania takes 40 minutes longer to complete the task, and the difference of the time is 40 minutes. We have to find who takes longer time and the difference of time. So the Sania takes 40 minutes longer to complete the task, and the difference of the time is 40 minutes. Now move forward to the next example. Word problem number 2 is Sana reads a book for 1 hour on first day, 45 minutes on second day, and 35 minutes on third day. Now we have to find the total minutes she spent on reading the book. Convert this time into hours and minutes. First we will find the total minutes. Then we will convert this time into hours and minutes. Do you know what is our first step to solve the word problem? After reading the question, our first step to write the statement. Statement number 1 is she reads book on first day is equal to 1 hour. Reads book on second day is equal to 45 minutes, and reads book on third day is equal to 35 minutes. Now the next statement is total time spent on reading is equal to question mark, means we have to find the total time she spent for reading, and then we will convert the time in hours and minutes. Now let's move to the solution of this problem. First we will write the time vertically in hours and minutes column accordingly. First we will write she reads the book on first day for 1 hour. We have written 1 hour in hour column, and what will come in minutes column? The 0 will come in minutes column. Then she reads 45 minutes on second day and 35 minutes on third day, and we have to find the total time she spent on reading the book. Now first we will add 45 and 35, then we will get 80. 80 minutes are greater than 60 as we discussed before. So 80 minutes means 60 minutes plus 20 minutes. 60 plus 20 is equal to 80. So we will split 80 into 60 and 20 minutes, and as we all know, 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now we will carry this 1 hour to the hour column and write 20 minutes in the minute column. Then the final answer is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 hours and the minutes are left are 20. So the final answer is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Means the total time spent for reading the book is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Alright students, I hope you have understood the today's concept well. I appreciate your participation in Google Classroom and in the physical class as well. This is the end of the today's lecture. See you inshallah in the next lecture. Till then, take a good care of yourself and your family. Allah Hafiz.